So, like I was saying, All About Spelling really seemed to be the thing that really put him over the top as far as actually helping and seeing some results. He's actually beginning to realize that you can't just write whatever letters. You have to sound it out, and the letters matter. Like, you have to, it matters. And he falls on the autism spectrum too, but his issues are different from Tay's issues. Ty's a lot better with abstract thought. He gets the nuances of things a lot easier, but he's kind of like overboard on that side. Like, he understands emotions and stuff a lot better than Tay does, but he's almost overly emotional. So it's like you're working with two opposites here. But I found that if I put things in kind of a narrative form and I make things almost like a story, he remembers them better. So, like, he's not great with spelling lists. But if I tell him a story that has the spelling in it, or we watch a video that talks about the words and talks about the meanings, and he remembers. Like, like when we do other subjects like science or something, if we watch like a Magic School Bus, he remembers it. But if we're just kind of talking about it, like, if, you know, Tay will remember it if we're just talking about it. And he doesn't like stories. He doesn't like fanciful things. That's just not him. He's very serious. But Kaya is very much like, that's what he thrives on. That's how he learns, is he has to put things in a narrative. He has to connect with it on like another, like an emotional level in some way. And I've found that even works with spelling. So what I do, like ERs at the end of the word, I tell him that they like their best friends and they like to be together at the end of the words. R is a bit shy, and I know this sounds crazy, like I'm going like into great detail, but honestly, this is what he does not remember unless I do put some kind of a character to everything. And I'm like, you know, R, he's not very much of a people person, and you know, he needs E at the end of the words with him to make him feel more confident about himself. And then he like took it further. He's like, but E tends to help everybody. He helps other letters say their name. And I'm like, yes, he does. And he's just a bit better at that. He's better at socializing and making friends, but he has to help R, because R is not as good with that. And so he comes along with R at the end of a word, and he helps him to make friends. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy, but he remembers that, and now he puts ER instead of just R at the end of, of words. And I don't know, that's just, that one's free, that one won't cost you. I don't know if that'll help you at all if your kids are having trouble with that. But yeah, so he's doing All About Spelling, and I am going to eventually move him up to a spelling book, and I actually have what I will be moving him to, which is CJU's grade 3, and I actually got this for free at our homeschool group. Somebody was giving it away, and it came with the teacher's guide. Like, yes, bonus. And so I saw that on the table, and I was like snatching that up right away. So yeah, that's what he'll be moving up to. He's getting ready to finish level 1 in All About Spelling. So we'll do level 2, and I don't know how far into it we'll get. Maybe we'll do all of them. I don't know. But then I will take him, because I cannot give him a spelling list right now. He not only has trouble remembering, but he is if he has trouble just sounding out the stuff, then it just doesn't pay to do that. I think it causes more frustration than it would help. But when he's ready for an actual spelling list and those type of activities, that's when I'll switch him over to that. But yeah, I'm really pleased with what I'm seeing, and we do other things as well. So I've literally just been throwing everything I could at the spelling issues with him. He's doing a phonics workbook, and that's really helping too, and I'll get into that later. Well, no, I guess that counts as spelling. So yeah, he's doing a Spectrum phonics book, and it's been covering a lot of the stuff that's also in his all about spelling. So they've been working together really nicely, and he's been working on that since the summer. So all that together, finally starting to see results is great. We're still not perfect, you know, and nobody's going to be perfect, but like for him to just be able to understand how to sound out things. And I looked on the paper the other day, and he wrote like a comic strip with his brother, and he actually spelled the word criminal right. It wasn't CRML. And I was like, who spelled this? And he said, I did, because he thought he got it wrong. And I was like, no, you got it right. You spelled it exactly right. And he was so proud of himself, and I was proud of him too. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. But yeah, so that's what we're doing for spelling. And yeah, I think things are going pretty well with that. And I think Tay's gonna like his new spelling. I think he's probably not gonna like the fact that he actually has to work at this one, but I think he's gonna really enjoy the Greek and the I almost said Roman, the Latin portions of it, and the fact that he's learning new words, because he likes to learn new words and like use them in conversations and stuff. So yeah, so that's spelling, and I will be back later on this week with more subjects that we are doing, including changes that we've made, and I will see you all later. Bye.